We need social work because we always live in a society that has inequality.
People are marginalised by society and feel isolated. This can sometimes lead into people making bad choices.
Society may have let them down. Sometimes we can manage that and sometimes we can't.
People in society are often forgotten about, and it's about giving people that opportunity to develop themselves.
I think one of the most obvious things people think when they do social work is we will step into other people's shoes and this is how we would do things, which is the ultimate mistake.
We have to put our own personal values to one side, and that's about being non-judgmental in our approach.
In social work we are balancing lots of different viewpoints, be that from a legislative framework to other organisations' policies to individuals' views. At the end of the day there is an individual in this process.
Some social workers believe that because they're the social worker, they know what's best, but in reality it's not that.
Social work is often said it's about fixing problems, and my view of it's about creating solutions. It's about looking at an individual that's come to yourself saying, I need help.
We develop those good, strong relationships with people.
That makes a massive difference in somebody's life if they know they can come to you, can be honest, truthful, support them.
That trusting relationship, and by then I think we're empowering individuals to identify their strengths. I think you've got to be empathic, you've got to be caring, you've got to be sensitive to the needs of the individual.
Often we're working with people that feel that their voice isn't being heard and we need to be their voice. In order to do that we need to listen to what the person's actually saying, and sometimes that doesn't mean just hearing what they've said, it's about understanding why they're saying what they're saying.
You must be able to communicate with lots of different people from different classes, different ethnic backgrounds, and you have to have a great sense of patience.
I've been social workers myself and I've had a few good ones and a few bad ones. The bad ones kind of set me back quite a while. Well, the good ones are the ones that came out to me when I needed them, took me out to places where I felt comfortable to talk about my problems or issues that I had.
Our job is to empower people to tell their narrative, and that's what we use then to help them rebuild their lives.
I think the day-to-day challenges in social work are getting up in the morning and realising you're probably going to have a day that's always going to be the unknown. You meet people who are going to be challenging you. That does bring a lot of excitement and adrenaline, but also brings a lot of effort and hard work.
It will impact on you, and for that you have to develop an emotional resilience to your work. You can't take it home, you have to have a work-life balance.
You're dealing with people's emotions, you're working with people's lives. The young people that you're working with and the families that you're working with, they might not necessarily agree with the decisions that you're making, but as long as you're making them decisions in the best interests of that child or that family.
And a good supervision, good management, I think all reinforce that.
Studying social work, when I look back on it, it's the foundation of my practice, but I haven't stopped learning since I've been at university and I'm continuing to develop.
In terms of career progression in social work, you have lots and lots of opportunities to progress. Your pay salary will be equivalent to other professionals such as teachers, nurses, and there's lots of opportunity to diversify and work your way up. There's always going to be marginalised people who don't have a voice. So social work is integral to making these voices heard.
For me, the satisfaction of working with individuals and getting a success for them makes it a good day. It can be tough, but when you have a really good day, it's a really good day.
The job satisfaction from working with someone when they come to us and how we support them on their journey, you can't beat that. That's priceless.
Sometimes you often don't think you're making such a difference, but it can be quite incredible.
If I didn't have a social worker in my life through most of my life, to be honest, I'd probably be homeless. I wouldn't have an income. To become a social worker, you could really help change somebody's life in a dramatically way.